Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you, and thank you all so much for coming back to watch my videos. I am truly grateful. So today I saw this going like, making waves on TikTok, and I was like, oh, definitely my people are gonna like it, and this is me bringing it to you. And it's all about like, Africans reacting to reacting so hard as a Filipino woman for saying like, for bringing black women into her discussion. And you know what, I am definitely going to drop the video and then the stitches so you all can see how the discussion started and the rest of it. You definitely will not want to miss this. Stay glued to your screen. Let's get into it.
What about marrying a black man or black woman? Actually, there are many Filipinos who are attractive to black men. However, should I say it or not? Okay, I'll just say it then. Most Filipino I know, especially Filipino men with fair skin, will never date a black woman. In my experience and observation, I've never seen a Filipino man dating a black woman. Most Filipino men, particularly to fair-skinned men, as I mentioned earlier, they're the most pickiest men I've ever known in the whole wide world. Filipino men with fair skin would never date a dark-skinned Filipina, how much more to black women. Why? They're picky. When I was in the Philippines, fair-skinned Filipino would never lay eyes on me. You know why? I may have fair skin, but my hair is curly. And Filipino men with fair skin would only date Filipina with fair skin and straight, silky hair. Imagine being a dark-skinned Filipina with curly hair. You know how many times they get bullied in the Philippines? A lot. And hence why they would want to marry a white foreigner, because white foreigner often appreciate Filipina with dark skin, regardless of what their hair is like. Now, I'm not saying all Filipino men with fair skin are picky. As far as I know, most of them are. And as far as I know, dark-skinned people are the most attractive people in the whole world.
All right, I think I don't know, but I feel like I know where she is coming from. And I think I just have this feeling like she's not trying to be negative or like, with the video. I kind of feel like she's, I think she's kind of making a point that like, colorism, texturism is still real. Like it's not just something that happens in US, like it's not an American thing or something. I think she feels like it's like, it's everywhere. And it's something people need to come against, like, try to recognize that, like, it's something that happens everywhere. So it's happening among themselves, like the Filipinos, like, they are also experiencing that because some men do not want to date dark ladies, or maybe someone with curly hair or straight hair and all that. And I feel like racism shows up in different ways, like, and racism is actually real. So I personally feel that she is trying to tell us also that colorism is also happening where she is from. But then probably the way she passed the message and all that. But then let's see the stitches, because I think like, people probably do not understand where she is coming from. But then let's get into the video and see what is like this, the stitches, and see what people got to say about it. So here we go.
Please tell them that we are matching their energy. On behalf of all black women, we never even knew they were on the table. So tell them to come down from their high horse and pick up their self-esteem in the gutter. We never even considered them to be a thing. Black women are too busy doing other stuff. You know what? We are busy chasing after our own black men. To think that there's a specific type of breed that will choose a woman solely because of her skin color makes zero sense. It's just very, very disappointing to know that in this 21st century, people are still living in 1900. They need to wake up.
All right, let's get into the next one.
Auntie, hold it right there. hold it right there. To start with, I've never really seen black women get attracted to Filipino men. Hello, out of all the men in the world, they will get attracted to Filipino men. Are you okay? As in, it's fine. We're not racist, in any way. It's always the blacks being targeted. You get, but you're thinking that our women, with all the endowment, would condescend so low to dating Filipino men. Hello, think again. We're not begging you guys. Like, black women are hot cake, for crying out loud. Are you for real? I don't want to talk. I might not sound like a racist. Fuck you.
All right, let's get into the next one.
I am being tagged in this video by a lot of people, and I guess that is because I am dating a Filipino and currently in the Philippines. Now, I understand Ate's point, but where she got it all wrong was where she said Filipino men are picky and will never date a black woman. Now, Ate, you got it all wrong. You could have said that there is racism and colorism in the Philippines and then proceed to explain your points. We would have understood better. Now, to my black queens, you are not a beauty standard in the Philippines. Even most Filipinos, they are not a beauty standard in their own country, and that is because most Filipinos, they grew up with the colonial mentality, due to the US imperialism, brainwashing them to believe that anything white is good, better, and best. And that is why you will see most Filipinas, they are using all sorts of products to make their skin whiter. Now, to Filipino men being picky, let us cancel that phrase, because most Filipino men don't even have the courage to walk up to a black woman to woo her. And also, it may seem that Filipinas are the one dating and getting married to black men, but there are also black women, who are dating and getting married to Filipinos, although most of them are not in the Philippines. Yeah, they are mostly outside of the country. Even reading through the comment section of the person who made this post, shocked me to see the number of black women who are married to Filipinos, and that made me know that I am not alone. To Africans making reaction videos saying that African women will never stoop low to date a Filipino man, who told you that when an African woman dates or marries, a Filipino, then she's stooping low? Stop that. I understand that you are trying to promote Africa, but not in that way. And in case you are thinking that black women, with Filipino men, they are living in poverty, let me bust your brain. I have never seen a black woman, with a Filipino who is living in penury. I have never seen one. And as you can tell, I am a young, pretty, and educated woman. So please, let's stop all this. Filipino men are picky, and that black women will never stoop low to date a Filipino man. Get out.
Let's get into the next one.
What I was talking about, you can go back and watch her video. She makes it really, she went into detail. That's what I'm saying. If it's just there is a lot of inner things, again, that's not my community for me to speak on, but from the outside in, you can tell there's a lot of anti-blackness within a lot of minority groups, Asian included. And if they either had they had some of them that like black girls, again, not all of them, let me make sure I said that. Some of them be because they probably have some type of I've always wanted a black girl, some type of fetish. It's weird. Some of them because you're petite, or you have the characteristic that they will have from their own people, if that makes sense, or the stereotype about Asian women, which is not good either. Even get me started to the type of guy that they follow only white or Asian men on their Instagram.
All right, I think, is that all we have for today? I guess so. Okay, so I think there is another one. Let's get into the last one and then see what she got to say.
Especially Filipino men with fair skin will never date a black woman.
First of all,
I am proud to be a black woman, okay? And I have never seen a black woman getting attractive to a Filipino guy before. No, we don't fancy them. We don't even look their way. You know why? Because we don't want them. They are not our spec, okay? And secondly, we love our black men. We go for our black men. Rather than looking for a Filipino, we go for Europeans or white people, okay? So them not liking us is not a problem to us. We don't even want them. So we are proud to be African. We are proud to be black. We respect our color. We love our color. We love our culture and everything. So we are not bothered if Filipino guys don't get attractive to us. No, we don't even want them. That is the thing. I have never seen a woman, a black woman, saying, oh, this is my boyfriend and he's from Philippines. No, I've never. So they should stay in their lane. Let's stay in our lane. We know our spec. They are not our spec. But for the ladies, they get so much attractive to our men. Yes, because our men, they are so sweet. Black men are so sweet. Go and Google it. I come in peace. Love you, sis.
All right. Like I have listened to all they got to say and the rest of it. The truth is that I think they missed the point, or probably the Filipino lady did not communicate, like, very well, right? Like I said before, she is coming from a place of colorism, texturism, and racism, right? And she did not mean any harm. And I also, like, understand that black people probably, like, they misunderstood her, and they are also trying to, like, also promote their culture and all that. But the truth is that there are so many black women dating Filipino men, right? And there are so many African men dating Filipino women, right? So don't get it twisted. I am not like trying to side anybody or something, but I am trying to like bring this in a place where we can, like, understand one another and like make sense to one another. And let's not sometimes be so defensive and then and also talk down on someone probably because you're angry, or probably because, like, the person didn't say what you like and all that. It's always good if you want to communicate, like, there is need to like, put your communication in a clear way instead of insulting and all that. So I am going to say that Filipino woman did not come in a negative way. She was actually trying to tell us that racism happens everywhere. So she's experiencing it in her own country. That's why she was talking about that, all right? And to our African men and women that spoke, and I think you people, like, took it so, like, yeah, people took it to heart and decided to come, like, bomb her and all of that. It's all peace, it's all love, and the rest of it. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section. And you know what, I am going to stop this here, and guess what, see you all in my next video. Bye for now.